Why has no mother said my baby cried inside my womb today? Think about it. For 9 months, a baby lives inside its mother's womb. It kicks, it turns, it even yawns. Sometimes it sucks its thumb. But then, why does it not cry? Scientists using modern ultrasound technology have observed something fascinating. Babies inside the womb don't just move. They make facial expressions. They frown, they smile, they even react to sounds from outside the environment. Have even been observed making facial expressions that look remarkably like crying. So if the baby already knows the movements of crying, then what is missing? What is stopping that cry from being heard? And everything changes in one moment. For the very first time, the baby takes its first breath. Air rushes into the lungs begins to expand, fluids start clearing out, and for the very first time, air passes across the baby's vocal cords. And suddenly, the room is filled with a cry. Why do you think doctors are happy when they hear that first cry? Because in most healthy births, it's one of the first reassuring signs that the lungs are opening and the baby is adapting to life outside the womb. So what was missing all along? It's not the mouth, it's not the lungs, it's not the vocal cords. It's the air. The baby could always make the movements, but until air passed through those vocal cords, the cry could never be heard. What if I told you this has never really been a lesson about babies? Think about everything you just watched. The baby already had a mouth, it had lungs, it had vocal cords. The potential was there already, but none of it could be expressed until the environment changed. How many people have buried their potential simply because they mistook the wrong environment for a lack of ability? This is where many destinies are being misunderstood because we assume that if something is not visible, then it does not exist. What we call lack of potential most times is actually potential waiting for the right environment to find expression. I personally have experienced this. During my early stages in primary school, I wasn't doing so well. In short, I was among those people that would always, carry first from the back. The problem was that I've never been the type to actually read because, I had to pass an exam. And not that there's anything wrong with passing exams or that, but I wasn't just the type that was moved by positions. It wasn't just my thing. After we relocated to another state, I got into an environment that rewarded my style of learning. I saw other reasons to read aside positions and report cards. And that was it. I started doing so well that I even had to represent my school in math competitions. So the problem is I was never really a job boy. The only issue was that the environment I was in then wasn't the environment that enabled my style of learning. As a parent, don't just be interested in what you're teaching your child. Always pay close attention to the environment your child is growing in. Always ask yourself this question: is my child growing in an environment where their God-given potential can find expression, or in an environment that suppresses it even before it has the chance to grow? Remember, the voice was silent, but then it became vocal because it was an environment that allowed air to pass through it.